It is Tuesday. Fresh out the shower. As you see, I look like a normal human being again. Shaved, got my taper on, had to trim the hair down a little bit because it was starting to get out of control. And you know my saying, when you look good, you feel good. And you always want to present your best self before you head into the work week. So you can go into the office, warehouse, whatever place of business that you work for with all of the confidence that you need to have a productive week. And mind you, my lady kind of shoot me out the bedroom because it's that time of the month and she likes to be in isolation, which I give her all of that support that she needs. And guys, if you live with your chick or if she's staying with you for an extended period of time and that time of the month comes, you know, and I know that we don't want to deal with those mood swings. Okay, those mood swings are crazy as hell. So we try to keep our distance as much as possible, but at the same time, give her what she needs so she can still be in her femininity and she can do whatever nature calls upon her. So we let them have their way, okay? So because we don't want no issues, we want to keep the peace, and that's just what we have to deal with as men. But enough about that. As I do my reflection walk, this week I want to talk about something that transpired yesterday. And I love making this type of content because I base my content around my life and real life experiences. I don't have to sit here and draw all of these inspirations from other people's lives. No, it's my life. So let's get to it. I was picking up my son yesterday from school, like I normally do on my days off. And, you know, I normally give him a hug, kiss him on the forehead because I love on my son. And I suggest every father love on their children. I know that we want to make our sons strong. We want to make them hard. We want to make them, you know, soldiers and be able to be successful leaders to dominate the world when they get older, but you still got to love on your kids. But anyways, I can tell that he was kind of down. He felt discouraged. He was holding this booklet and he gives it to me. And the thing that us parents really dread, and let's be real, we dread this, projects. He has a book fair, which is kind of like a science fair, but you got to read a novel and you got to, you know, display the story with the characters, the plots, all of those things on a poster board. And as I'm looking through this booklet, I told him, I said, listen, this isn't even that big of a deal. All you need to do is read the book and you're just talking about the book. You need to find what book that you want to actually read, and then we're going to go ahead and knock it out before it's actually due. Now, he chose to do Holes. And if anybody's seen Holes, it is a phenomenal movie with Shia LaBeouf. Great Disney movie. Well, I went ahead and downloaded the book, put it on his tablet, and I told him, listen, this is how we're going to structure this because we are going to deal with things head on. We are not going to procrastinate. You are going to read this book every single day. 5 pages minimum. It's only 149 pages, so you can get this done by the time your Thanksgiving break is over with. We will put the poster board together, and mind you, I had the lady pick up the poster board today, so we are already being proactive. So when I started giving him this information, his face changed. He has more confidence now, and he's actually ready to do it. And that's the moral of the story, guys. Make sure that you do not procrastinate on any projects that your kids have, that maybe you have at work, and don't look at it as a burden. Look at it as, listen, this is going to be a good experience for me because it might be something that I could learn from this, and it's also going to make me look good when I successfully complete it. We're all going to have projects, whether you're in middle school, high school, college, at work, in your place of, you know, profession, your career. Those things are never going to go away. Me personally, I'm the guy that loves to get projects or projects get put on me, and I handle things in a positive manner. I don't get discouraged. I don't get mad or upset. I just say, hey, this is go time. It's time for me to knock this out. And when I complete the project and I get the accolades, the recognition, I feel good about it because I know I put in the work. And that's what I'm teaching my son right now. Putting in the work, not putting things on the back burner, and taking care of business. And that's what we have to do. And once you actually come to grips with that and realize that it's never going anywhere and it's actually a benefit to completing a project and doing a project, it ain't nothing but another day in the office. All right. Tuesday content starts right now. Good day, good people. It's AT Malone. The first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now, I have no idea why today I am in a good mood. I don't know if it's because of the weather, if it's because your boy shaved and I look like a normal human being again, if I'm just confident, if I'm ready, if I'm focused. I don't know what it is about today, but I am in a positive space right now. And as I'm in this positive space, I was just thinking about something. You know that you have to be crazy in order to be successful? Because in order to be successful, it takes a lot of sacrifice. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of not listening to the outside noise of the world that is trying to prevent you from making certain decisions and trying to get you to, deter from your actual path that you have carved out for yourself. You got to be a lunatic. You have a vision in your mind that other people cannot see. You have a work ethic that most people are not willing to have. So that's why I think this whole, you got to be crazy to be successful. And maybe because I was just thinking about how Elon Musk slept on the floor at Tesla and at SpaceX in order for him to get those rockets in the sky or get these cyber trucks and Model Ys and X's and S's on the road. You have to be crazy in order to take things to the next level, to be an innovator, to do things that most people don't have the balls to do, to dream big. And even though people will try to snatch that dream from the sky, it does not deter you or distract you from achieving that level of success or that goal that you have in mind. So people are going to call you crazy. People are going to call you delusional when you tell people, look, I got these dreams and these aspirations or these goals that I must see through. You cannot listen to them. I'll be crazy, okay? People told me I was crazy as hell even starting content creation in my late 30s. But guess what? I'm still creating content. I'm still pumping out videos. I'm still doing these things because I have big dreams and big goals with this channel. So never let anybody tell you that your dreams are unnecessary, unachievable, stupid, any of those things, because only you are the one at the end of the day that sees the vision clearly, naturally. Now, some people will see the vision with you as well. And those are the people that you make sure that you take care of when you reach that top of the mountain. Never forget about the people who helped you, who supported you on your way up, okay? Bring them along with you, because I'm telling you right now, I've said this before, I have some people in mind. When this channel pops off, they're coming with me. I'm bringing all of these people with me, and they are going to reach the level of success that they want to, and I will be assisting them as well. Well, that was my freestyle thoughts this week. Like I said, I'm in a good mood, man. I'm motivated. I am ready to attack this week. I feel amazing today. Maybe it's because I'm in great health, in great shape. The money is continuing to flow in. I have no stresses or worries. And even if I do, guess what? I'm going to take care of them. So that's just the mind state that I'm in this week. But enough about all of that. You know why we are here. We are on The Richest Man Who Ever Lived, King Solomon's Secrets to Success. wealth, and happiness. And we are still on chapter 6, titled The Great Accelerator, the key to maximum success in minimum time. Now, last week we talked about the rewards of effective partnering. Some things like you'll reduce risk in troubled times, you'll have someone to help you out, you'll achieve greater success. And this week we are talking about the warnings that Solomon gives us, which is take care to avoid the wrong partners. Now, Solomon never says partner with just anyone. Rather, he cautions that we should partner with people who meet the right qualifications. In Proverbs 25:19, he says, confidence in an unfaithful man in time of trouble is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. The wrong kind of partner in marriage or in business can make your life miserable. It can also produce life-altering consequences. Solomon offers 7 red flags to watch out for when choosing a partner or counselor. Now, it's 7 of them. I wrote them down, but depending on how long this video is, we might just do 3 this week and do the 4 next week. So we're going to get to it right now. Number 1 is a lack of integrity. Whoever is partner with a thief hates his own soul. I love that proverb. I'm going to say it again. Whoever is partner with a thief hates his own soul. Proverbs 29:24. Now, Solomon means more than just a person who literally steals another person's possessions. To Solomon, a thief is anyone whose character subordinates, suppresses, or abandons honesty for the sake of self-gratification or the pursuit of ambition. For an example, cheating on your wife, lying on your income tax returns is just as much a thief as a purse snatcher or a bank robber. The only difference is the target and the degree of the dishonesty. Now, we all have lied or cheated more than once, but the ones who try to rationalize their dishonesty instead of feeling guilty, these are the ones Solomon is talking about. Partnering with these types will cause us our own very being. So, quick example, might not be quick, but when I was a teenager in high school, I met a classmate who was into music. Of course, I was trying to be this big time rapper. So he would produce beats on Fruity Loops. And if anybody is a millennial, y'all know Fruity Loops was the go-to beat program. So we developed this partnership where he would produce beats for me. And of course, I would record and I would give him money to find studios for us to record our music with. Well, I also got him a job at the place I was working at, so we both can make money. That way we could, partner up in this investment, which is the finances that we needed to make music. Well, one day he ends up getting fired from the job because he stopped coming in, or he would come in late. He got terminated, and I was still giving him money for studio time. Well, when he lost his job, his car broke down. So when it was time for us to go to the studio one day, I said, hey, we got studio time, you got it taken care of. He was like, I got something to tell you. I'm like, what? I don't have the money for studio time. What do you mean? I just gave you a few $100s a few days ago. He's like, well, I needed that money in order to fix my car. That was basically the end of that partnership, because yes, you were being honest with me, but you were taking money that did not belong to you personally, that was supposed to be for the business of us creating music together for your personal gain. And I never forgave the guy for that. I ended our partnership because of that, because I worked hard for my money. And you just use that money to fix your vehicle instead of just finding another job and fixing your car. He didn't even pay me back that money at all. So the dude still owe me a few $100s. And if I ever see him, I'm gonna tell him, hey, remember that money that you used to fix your car? You still owe me. So you gotta monitor that, all right? 2, a quick temper or deep-seated anger. Make no friendship with an angry man, and with a furious man thou shalt not go. And that is Proverbs 22:24. Now, Dr. Smalley states that anger is the single most destructive force in a relationship. Everyone, man or woman, loses their temper occasionally, but Solomon is talking about the ones who permeated with anger. Such people are quick to lose their temper because the root cause of their anger has never been effectively dealt with. An angry person will set aside reason, personal responsibility, and matter of conscience under the driving force of their anger. Sooner or later, their anger will bring them down along with their partners. And I can really speak to this. And this is why, guys, you must set your boundaries early, whether it's in a business relationship or your personal relationship. You tell that person what your do's or don'ts are and what could potentially cause a episode of anger and triggering. Like with me, I'm huge on respect. I've said that before on this channel. That's one thing that I do not play with is respect. And if you disrespect me, then gloves come off. But at my older age now and me being in the position that I'm in, guys, I'm telling you this. Do not fly off the handle with your woman when she is being disrespectful, okay? You have to keep a level of stoicism. And if you are in the position that I'm in, let's just say your girl comes over and for some sort of reason, she's just feeling herself and she's being disrespectful, talking to you any kind of way. You know, you have the power to just tell her to get the fuck out of your space, right? Get up out of here. I'm not about to sit here and argue with you. I'm not going to raise my voice at you when it's unnecessary. I don't have to deal with this. Get the fuck out of my spot. Or if you're living with your woman, listen, sometimes it's just better to remove yourself from the environment. Go leave, go to the cigar lounge, go do something productive with your time, because all that yelling and arguing is going to do is just going to escalate the situation. Sometimes you got to make that other person feel this small, but not even reacting to them at all. We can easily yell, we can easily be aggressive because we are the stronger being, right? But the smart, wise person that don't even want to be stressed out or want to utilize that energy in that way, they're just going to walk off and say, you know what, I ain't about to deal with this. There's so many chicks that I used to date that would say some crazy things and I would just cut them off. I'm not even going to argue with you because me, I don't believe in arguing with women now at my older age. I used to when I was younger, but now I don't argue with women. It's a waste of my fucking time. There's other things that I could be doing as far as getting my life to the next level, utilizing that energy and sitting here arguing with somebody. I'm not doing it. I said what I said, and if you don't like it, you don't have to be here. You don't have to deal with it. You have the freedom to walk the hell away the same way that I have the freedom to walk away. So guys, manage your anger, manage the way that you utilize that energy with this whole going back and forth, because you really don't have to if you are in the position of power. All right. Now, 3 is foolishness. Leave the presence of a fool or you will not discern words of knowledge. And that is Proverbs 14:7. Solomon tells us that if we seek wise counsel and partner with wise people, we will gain wisdom that will serve us throughout our entire life. Here's the opposite. If we partner with the fool, we will lose the ability to discern true knowledge. Now, this should be self-explanatory, but I'm going to go ahead and explain it anyway. Stop listening to unsuccessful people, broke people, that do not have a track record of making good decisions, and do not allow them to put bad information in your brain. We all know dumb people who make bad decisions all the time, right? Whether it's a friend, family member, and we let them talk, but we let that information go in one ear and out of the other. It's just like, how can a broke person tell me how I can become rich, how I can make more money when you do not have more money in the bank than I do? And it goes further than that. Me personally, guys, when I purchase vehicles, I will not purchase that particular vehicle unless I talk to somebody who has experience with that vehicle. With my Mercedes, the guy I bought the Mercedes from, he owned the dealership. Okay, so he understands how Mercedes drives, the maintenance and all of that. When I bought my Beamer, the guy that sold me the Beamer, he was friends with the guy who traded in the Beamer. So he had experience with that car. He knew how the guy drove the car. He knew what type of maintenance the guy had to do on that car. So stop listening to foolish people. Stop listening to these gurus who are telling you, hey, I can, teach you how to make this amount of money, when they don't even have a track record of being rich, being successful, being wealthy. Don't let people sell you a dream, okay? Always look for what their results are and what their track record is, and if they can prove the actual concept. If they can't do that, then they're just speaking a whole bunch of gibberish and they are looking like a complete fool. So you have to monitor that, because people sell dreams all the time. But you have to live in reality and see if you are getting played, if you're getting finessed or not, all right? Well, your boy done went on about 15 minutes. I'm gonna cut it here because this video is gonna be about 20 minutes and I'm trying to get it under 20 minutes. So we are going to finish the rest of the 7 red flags next week and I'm looking forward to it. Also, I gotta plug in my Revita. I'm gonna tell you guys something. My lady saw me after I got done cutting my hair and she is even seeing how good this product, this shampoo and this conditioner is working for me. Because yes, I'll be honest with y'all, I got a couple thin spots that I'm working on, but it's actually filling in as we speak. So get your Revita. I will leave my link in the description. And guys, make sure you check it out. They got a whole ton of different product supplements on there as well. But I'm gonna cut it right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe and holla at your boy. I will see y'all next week. Peace.
Feel like they trying to box me in, so I keep a small circle around me, so fuck friends. I kept it real out the gate, these other cats pretend, reigning supreme.